Hi, everyone. So, I want to talk to you a little bit about your assignment for today. So, we are going to get into the mentor text that you decided that you wanted to explore in order to get a sense of how you wanted to model your own research text after. So, I've tried to find a lot of different mentor texts that you can look at and a lot of different types of genres. I want you, as you are going through these and looking at these mentor texts, to take note of your inspiration, what seems interesting to you, what moves do you appreciate that the writer or the creator is making. Okay, so you're going to pick one of these and then we're going to study its organization and what do we notice about what the writer is doing to organize their ideas. So you have one, two, three, four, five, six different categories. So you're going to choose just one of the mentor texts from this colored chart to study and organize. So some of you mentioned that you want to include data visualization, maybe things like charts and graphs or infographics. So I found a mix of writing and multimedia, so reporting with data visualization. So how are kids handling the pandemic? How you view climate change might depend on where you live. Fun fact, one of my friends from college wrote that and did the data visualization in this article, and film dialogue broken down by gender and ages. And Erin, I think that you especially will like that. I was thinking about you when I chose this mentor text. There's a category for academic journalism, the myth of learning styles, sustainable cities need more than parks, cafes, and a river walk. Adriana, I was thinking about you whenever I picked this. And then if you want to support health and wellness of kids, stop focusing on their weight. Again, a few of you are dealing sort of with topics similar to that. So I wanted to find some academic journalism that reflected maybe what you could envision for these topics. There's some videos and multimedia video types of texts. And so the biggest myth in education, which also deals with learning styles, but I thought it was a really cool way to communicate the information. There's a crash course video on symbols, values, and norms, and I think that could be really cool. And also How We Fix the Climate, which is from the Vlog Brothers. So Hank Green and John Green, if you know them. I included a whole section just on TED Talks because those are sort of video lectures. And I think you can do a really effective video lecture. So, a tailored history of who wears what and why. So, for those of you who are maybe looking at fashion and the history of fashion, again, take a look at that. The rise of predatory scams and how to prevent them, and coding for a better environment. So, all of those are TED Talks that you can look at and sort of see how they organize their information. I included three pieces of student writing because, again, y'all sort of mentioned that it was really powerful to see student writing in a mentor text. So I included a piece called I Will Always Be a Product of SC Public Schools, which is one of my former students who won a writing contest. Um, Collar the Cat, which is another annotated New York Times piece, and Turning Flowers into Trees. And then I also included three podcast episodes. So we have Murder in Agonyland, which is very, very, very interesting in terms of how it talks about colonialism and oil and basically like the destruction of Agonyland in Nigeria. The Mad Tyrant, Hey Hey, which is an episode of a history podcast. And this is more of like a narrated style of podcast where it takes one figure from history and sort of deep dives them and explores them. So this is about King Charles during the Revolutionary War. And then there is a Reply All episode where they do a deep dive trying to find the origins of the devious lick and sort of debunking a few of the things about the TikTok challenges. So pick one of those. And then you're going to analyze the mentor text, take details notes on these prompts, and then finally, you are going to create an outline and do a reverse outline for the mentor text of your choice. And I have provided some examples here and how to do that. So let me know if you need anything. Shoot me an email. I will be resting at home because I'm having surgery, but I will have access to my email. Let me know if you need anything. And I'm really excited to take a look at these outlines next class period.